bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. 32 students graduating from the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute. The ceremony taking place Friday morning at the Grand Lucayan Resort. Each student has earned an applied associate's degree or certification in their field of study in areas such as carpentry, office administration, auto mechanics, cosmetology, and electrical installation. Senator Tanisha Tynes, pinch hitting for Minister for Grand Bahama Dr. Michael Darville, had high praises for the graduates.
The recent local unemployment statistic of 18% is a sobering reality for this administration, but you can be assured that this administration is diligently working to diversify our economy, attract direct foreign investment to Grand Bahama, and create entrepreneurial and employment opportunities for you and the other residents of this island. I congratulate each and every one of you for determining to better yourself and for taking advantage of the opportunities to further your education at BTVI.
Now, Minister of Education Jerome Fitzgerald was not able to attend. Ross Smith brought remarks on behalf of the ministry.
You are the entrepreneurial engineers who are going to build the bridge to the future while continuing your journey of empowerment. We at the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology are cognizant of the impact an increased specialization in technical and vocational education career will have on the state of the economy of the Bahamas. The government of the Bahamas is convinced that applied sciences is the fastest and most practical means of placing a large percentage of persons in the workforce. Additionally, the experts report that technical and vocational education and training is the route to take to secure economic growth for both developed and developing countries. Consequently, with the appointment of the BTVI board, greater autonomy and flexibility should allow the two primary functions of the Institute to be carried out.
Coordinators of Bahama Host taking the training program to the youth of Grand Bahama. It is one way of reinforcing the importance of the industry to future frontline workers. Our intern, Italia Hall, has that story.
The Ministry of Tourism is hosting its Bahama Host in-school program this week. The training sessions prepare persons in the hospitality and service industries to better serve the needs of our visitors. This session caters to future frontline workers. Coordinator of the Training and Education Program, Karenda Swain, says this is a great opportunity for high school students to learn more about the tourism industry.
The Bahama Host program was initially designed for the adults, for those individuals who are going into the profession of hospitality. And we have recently extended it to all of the high school students, senior high, particularly 11 and 12th graders, in preparation for them for the workforce. Upon graduation, you may have some that don't get to go off to college right away, or some may choose to be entrepreneurs in the tourism industry. So we provide training for them, preparing them for that workforce when they leave high school.
Associate Trainer Deborah Pratt says the program is designed to bring about a change of attitude in the industry.
There is focus on the history, the geography, civics, culture, etc. However, we want to really emphasize the customer service, the attitude change in terms of customer service, basically leadership skills, knowing how to interact with those customers so that we can have more customers coming back to or more tourists coming back to our shores. Bahama Host, I would recommend to all Bahamians, because all of us come into contact with tourists, and all of us, we may be in Port Lucayan, a tourist may stop us and ask us a question, and as a Bahamian, we want to know more about our country, as well as we want to know how to answer these questions and how to serve not only the tourists but our locals as well. So Bahama Host is something that I think everyone, every Bahamian should actually do at some time or another.
Malik Higgs and Elise Brown are just two students enrolled in the current training program. They both believe that this will be beneficial in their future careers.
The Bahama Host program is a very knowledgeable program, very fun as well, and you really learn a lot, because certain things that you don't know about the Bahamas and Grand Bahama in particular, you get to learn about it.
The class I took, it was professionalism branding. It's how you brand yourself, how you carry yourself. You need to smile a lot, sell the products that you need to sell, and do what you have to do.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
And members of the United for Christ Boys Club from Grand Quiabaco on a fact-finding mission to Grand Bahama recently. President of the association, Hilton Rolle, says the trip was a reward for the youngsters for their exemplary academic performance.
They did good in school. And they did good in the community, and the reward was bringing them on a trip. So we decided to bring them over to Freeport. And yesterday we took them to the police station and had an exercise over there, so we decided to bring them to the nature center.
Well, Rolle, along with youngsters Stephen Russell and Kylan Rolle, says they were thrilled about their Grand Bahama experience.
We look at the Bahamas right now, and not only the Bahamas, but we look at all over the world. Our young boys is they're going astray. Some of them getting killed at an early age. Some of them end up in jail at an early age. So what we try to do is try to catch them from an early age so they wouldn't get out in the world. You know, we try to keep them positive. We try to take them to church. We try to help them do things in the community. Try to do good to school. Try to do good at home. So if we could get a hold of them from while they're young, then we know it'd be all right.
I work hard inside school. Try get a good GPA. Get in college. Try to do good.
What did you think of your experience so far to the police station and out to the Round Nature Center?
Well, the experience so far has been a bit scary but exciting.
I feel good about being here. I think the place is very nice. I hope I'll be coming back enough for me to
Come on down. Well, more Bahamians are now paying attention to their health. A church in the Holmes Rock community is also following that lead and is not just investing in spiritual health, but physical health as well. This past Saturday, the Holmes Rock Chapel held its first Fit for Life health fair at the church. Pastor Eddie Munro says it was long overdue for the Holmes Rock community, and the response was positive.
One of the reasons why we put this fair on was because we have noticed that throughout the community, almost every Saturday, we have persons who are dying from either high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, heart attack, and stroke. And so we as a church believed that we ought to do something in order to curtail the onslaught of the disease that we have here in the community.
The Grand Bahama Health Services conducted health screening. Nurse Lisa Knoll said participants benefited from the health fair. Executive with Colina Insurance, Elrod Alton, also endorsed this event.
Leave a lasting impression in the community about Colina, and it's just a part of our goodwill effort throughout Grand Bahama that we've been doing throughout the years here.
So far, we've had a very good attendance. It seems to be a steady flow. It isn't overcrowded right now, but what has been happening is the persons that we have had so far, we have had maybe 1 or 2 elevated blood pressures, but so far it seems as though persons that are screening and that have high blood pressure or cholesterol, it seems to be within the normal limits, and persons seem to be taking the good advice that has been given and taking their medications on time.
Great weekend.
Ready for a good week?
Yes.
You better be. Independence coming. You got your clothes?
All ready.
Oh, gosh.
That's going to do it for us here in the North on behalf of our entire ZNS News team.
Every kind of life, boy.
I'm Shasheena. Have a great evening.